Hello everyone. Previous class we seen a practical view of open grid service architecture and open grid service infrastructure. Now we see the class for a detailed view on open grid service architecture and open grid service infrastructure. Let us see, we have discussed the detailed view of introduction here. The Open Grid Service architecture integrates key grid technologies, including the Globus Toolkit, with web services mechanisms to create a distributed system framework based on the Open Grid Service architecture. In the sense here, the Open Grid Service architecture here it integrates key grid technologies. What grid technologies? The key grid technologies including Globus Toolkit with web services process to how to one we want to create a distributed system framework based on the open grid service infrastructure. Here the grid services supplied provided for the controlled management of the distributed and often long-lived state that is commonly required in sophisticated distributed applications. Here open grid service infrastructure also introduces the standard factory and registration interfaces for creating and discovering grid services. In the sense, what in the sense, a grid service instances is a service, okay, that conforms to a set of conventions and expressed as web service description language like interfaces, extensions and behaviors for such purpose as lifetime management and discovery of characteristics and notifications we have to learn here. That is for controlled management of the distributed system, and it often used the long lived states that is commonly required in distributed applications. We want to introduce here the standard factory and registration interfaces. We want to creating and discovering the grid services, okay. And coming to the open grid service infrastructure, what it defines in the sense, it defines a component model, in the sense some tool model that extends web service development, web service description language and extensionable markup language schema, in the sense one structure format, okay, schema definition to incorporate the concepts here. What we have to include in the sense stateful web services and extension of web services interfaces, asynchronous notification of state change and references to instances of services and collections of service instances, and one more service state data that augment the constraint capabilities like XML schema definition, okay. These are the scheme XML schema definitions to incorporate the concepts including OGSI. What it defines the component model, it extends web services description languages like these stateful web services, extension of web services interfaces and asynchronous notification of state change and references to instances of services and a collection of service instances, okay. Here the service state data that augment the constraint one condition capabilities of XML schema definition, okay. Here we have to we have seen the specification of open grid service infrastructure. What it defines exactly, in the sense what it specify in the sense, first one we have see the OGSI specifies how grid service instances are named and referenced, and second one how the grid service the base common interfaces that all grid services implement or not, and third one we have seen the additional interfaces and behaviors associated with the grid factories and the service groups. Okay, that is exactly Open Grid Service Infrastructure specifies. Here, see, the specification defines the minimal and integrated set of extensions and interfaces necessary to support the definition of the services that will compose Open Grid Service architecture. And coming, we have see here the setting the context. What context we have to set in grid services. Okay, here Global Grid Forum, it's a toolkit. It calls Open Grid Service Infrastructure the base for Open Grid Service architecture. Specifically, there is some relationship between Open Grid Service infrastructure as well as distributed object systems, and also one more relationship between Open Grid Service infrastructure and the evolving web services. Already what they evolved in the web services framework, it also we have to include the context of, we have to include the setting of the context of web services. Okay, here one needs to examine the both. We have to examine both sides, the client side programming patterns for grid services and a conceptual hosting environment for a grid services. Here we have to examine both side, client side pattern for grid services as well as the hosting side environment for grid services. This is the setting the context, and we have seen the relationship between the Open Grid Service infrastructure and distributed object systems. How the relation between between the both the OGSI and distributed object systems. Let us we seen here a given grid service implementation is an addressable and potentially stateful instance that implements one or more interfaces described by web service description language port types. Here the grid service factories can be used to create instances implementing a given set of port types. In the sense here, a grid service implementation is an additional stateful instance that implements here one or more interfaces by using web service description language port types. Here one more, the grid service factories, it can be used to create the instances by implementing what they given a set of port types. Okay, here so one more point, key point, the grid service instances are made up of accessible to the client applications through the use of a grid service handle and grid service reference. In the sense, here the grid service instances are made accessible to client applications. Okay, first of all they access the client applications through what? Through the use of grid services handle, how they handle the grid services and a grid service references. We want to see what is a grid service handle. In the sense, what in the sense grid service handle, in the sense it is a globally unique name. What grid service handle is a globally unique name that distinguishes a specific grid services. What ma? That distinguish a specific grid services instances from all others. Okay, here so the Open Grid Service architecture employs a handle resolution mechanism. Okay, a handle resolution mechanism for mapping from a grid service handle to a grid service resolution. The grid service handle, it must be globally defined for a particular instance. Okay, it is nothing but grid service handle. Okay, once again I have to repeat this point. This grid service instances or made accessible to client applications through the use of grid service handle. And one more, a grid service reference. First of all, we have to learn what is a grid service handle. In the sense, it is a globally unique name that distinguishes a specific grid services instance from all others. So here open grid service architecture employs a handle resolution mechanism for mapping from a grid service handle to grid service reference. So the grid service handle must be globally defined for a particular instance. Okay, here the client side applications can use a grid service references to send requests represents by the operations defined in the port types of the target service description directly to the specific instances at the specified network attached services endpoint identified by the grid service reference. Nothing more here. The client side applications, it can use grid service references. What they use grid service references to send what the purpose of to send the request. It can be handled to send the request is it represented by the operations what it defined in the port type of the target service, in the sense destination side the service description directly to the specific instances at the specified network attached service endpoint by identified by the grid service reference. Okay, we have seen here client side programming pattern, how the client side programming pattern will run, will take okay, will how it will run, how it will execute. Okay, see, another important issue is how open grid service infrastructure interfaces are likely to be invoked from client applications, and open grid service infrastructure exploits an important component of the web services framework, the use of web service description language to describe multiple protocol linkings. Okay, the encoding styles and messaging styles and remote project calls versus the document oriented and so on for a given web service. Here the web services invocation framework and Java application programming interface for XML remote project call are among the many examples of infrastructure. So these are the many examples of infrastructure software that provides this capability. And coming to the, we have seen the open grid service architecture framework. What it exactly open grid service architecture framework? Listen carefully. Here the open grid service architecture was built on two basic software component technologies. What here OGSA built two basic software components like technologies. First one is Globus toolkit, okay, and second one is web services. First of all, we have to learn Globus toolkit. What it is? It is widely adopted as a grid technology. What ma? It is a widely adopted as a grid technology solution for grid system, internal scientific and technical computing. Okay, what here, what exactly the Globus toolkit done? It is widely adopted as a grid technology. Grid is a open source network. It's a technology for grid system. Okay, it is internal scientific and technical, what we have to manage and process both software and hardware equipments. Okay, for specific representation. Okay, and coming to the web services, what is web services? It is a popular standard based framework for, okay, it is a popular standard based framework for business purposes and network applications. Okay, and network applications and as well as network communications. Okay, it uses the web services. The web services support the communication between grid system and its users. Okay, here the web services, the process will be the how the process communicate between the grid system as well as and its users. The web services also offer a transparent method of communication between host. Okay, the communication between host, the web services offer a transparent method. It is nothing but web services. Coming to, we have to learn here open grid service architecture interface. Okay, what we have to see now, open grid service architecture interface. Okay, the open grid service architecture is centered on grid services. Okay, grid services లో ఇది ఒక సెంటర్డ్ అనమాట. ఏంటి, ఒక ఓపెన్ గ్రిడ్ సర్వీస్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ ఈజ్ సెంటర్డ్ ఆన్ the grid services. These services we want to demand this well defined application interfaces. Okay, here we have to demand, these services demand a special well defined application interfaces. These interfaces supplied through resource discovery and dynamic service creation and lifetime management, notification and manageability. Okay, these are the services that demand special well defined application interfaces. These interfaces we have to provide the resource discovery, dynamic service creation, and so on up to manageability. Okay, here we have to summarize the interfaces proposed by the open grid service architecture, what the working group will be. Now we have seen the two key properties of a grid service or transient and statefulness. Okay, in grid service we have two key properties. First one is transient and second one is statefulness. These properties have the significant role make on regarding how a grid service is named, discovered and managed. Okay, how the significant role make how a grid service is named, discovered and managed. First of all we have to learn what exactly the meaning of transience. Okay, being transient means the service can be created and destroyed dynamically. What ma, the transient means the services, the grid services can be created and destroyed dynamically. And as well as we have to learn about statefulness, what it refers exactly, in the sense that one can distinguish one service. Okay, one can distinguish one service instance from another. This is nothing but statefulness. These are the port type operations and brief discussions about the port types. First of all we have to learn the grid service, the operation, what operation it will perform to find the service data, and the brief explanation of this. It is a query, a grid service instance, it including the handle references, primary key, home handle map and interface information and service specific information, extensible support for various query languages. Okay, and coming to the notification source, it is a one type of port type. Is the here the what the operation does, in the sense the termination time, destroy and subscribe to notification topic. What the explanation, in the sense set and get a termination time for grid service instances. We want to terminate the grid service instances and subscribe to notification of services events. It allow delivery via the third party messaging services. And coming to the one more port type, notification sync, in the sense we have to deliver what does operation deliver, notification. Okay, the explanation of this notification sync, it carry out asynchronous delivery of notification messages. And coming to the one more port type, registry, what does the operation it will perform, register services and unregister services. Okay, in the sense it conduct the explanation of registry, it conduct soft state registration of grid service handles as well as unregister a grid service handle. And coming to to the one more prototype, that is a factory. What does the operation in the sense? It create a service. The brief explanation of the factory is to create a new service in new grid service instances. Okay, and last prototype is handle map. What does the operation it will perform in the sense? To find by handle. The brief explanation of handle map is to return the grid service references associated with the grid service handle. And coming to the open grid service architecture security models, we have 5 security models to provide security for the grid services and resources. What these are the minimal requirements we have to learn here. First of all, we have to learn the authentication, the correct person is accessing or not, what we, he is a verification, he is a verified person or not, a valid person or not, we have to check out here. What does exactly in the sense authentication? Verifying the validity of a claimed individual and identifying who he or she is it. Okay, this is nothing but authentication. Coming to the second one, access control. The name access control. What we have to assure that each user or computer that uses the services, what that uses the services is permitted to do what he or she asks for. Okay, what to assure that each user or computer that uses the service, okay, what service, the grid service is, it is permitted to do who what he or she asks for that one. Okay, and coming to the confidentiality, what confidentiality, data is confidentiality or not, we have seen now. To assure that sensitive information must not be revealed to parties, that it was not meant for. Okay, in the sense data confidentiality, to assure that the sensitive information must not reveal to parties, that it was not meant. Okay, coming to the data integrity, what does it exactly in the sense? Assurance, to assure that the data is not altered. Integrity, data integrity in the sense it is not altered or destroyed in an unauthorized manner. Okay, to assurance that the data is not altered or destroyed in an unauthorized manner. And last security model is key management. Okay, here's a very important, the key management. The secure generation and distribution and authentication and storage of keys used in cryptography. We have to use the keys, plain text, we have so many keys here, plain text, ciphertext. In information security we have to learn these concepts, cryptography concepts also we have to learn there. In the key management, the secured generation, what the secure generation and distribution and the authentication and storage of keys, it is used in cryptography technology. These OGSA security models are supported at various levels. Okay, support at various levels. The grid works in a here the grid works in a heterogeneous distributed environment which is essentially open to the general public. Okay, thank you. This is the concept of a detailed view of open grid service architecture as well as open grid service infrastructure.